absolutely gobsmacked with Georgians' next step, next level of absurdity. Now they are claiming Armenian churches in Jerusalem. I don't even know what to say to that. Everyone knows Armenian quarter in Jerusalem. And Armenian churches, Armenians built their churches in Jerusalem starting from the 4th century AD, and now they are claiming them. They send their journalists to Jerusalem, to Israel, to Armenian quarter. They go to Armenian churches, they show Armenian churches, and they claim them as Georgian, and they claim that Armenians took them from Georgians with the Russian help in Russian Empire. What have Russians to do with Armenian churches? Russia didn't even exist when Armenians built their churches in Jerusalem, and you know how much it means for Armenians being first Christian nation. How can they even propagate? Those falsifications have reached like the level of total absurdity, and they keep falsifying. Not enough. It's not enough for them that they have done it in Georgia, where like most Armenian churches are turned into Georgian and Armenian inscriptions are taken off. But now they are claiming Armenian churches in Jerusalem. Why don't you just go and build your own churches? Armenian church of 9th century was recently discovered in Italy. Armenians go and they build their churches from the scratch in every country where they live. It means so much for the first Christian nation in the world. Why do you have to claim everything Armenian? You claim to be Urartians, which is Armenian heritage, and Darius the Great wrote in inscriptions that Urartu is Armenia, Armenians are Urartians, and he called Armenian king Arka a son of Haldi. Now you claim you have become like Azeris. What is next? I just don't know what even to imagine. I would never imagine you claiming Armenian churches in Jerusalem, but you did. So I don't know what is your next step. What are you gonna claim? Because Azeris already claimed that Armenian language actually belonged to them before, and these bad Armenians came and took over, and we stole their language, Armenian language, from them and forced them to speak Turkish Azerbaijani. So what is you have to outdo them. You have to come up with some even crazy idea about us, because that's what you both do. That's what Azero-Georgians, like one nation, keep on doing. Every time you come up with a new absurdity about us, and then you claim it. Like, why do you always justify? Listen, because you constantly attack us. You put us in a position to constantly explain ourselves, because your level of absurdity costs Armenian lives. This is type of propaganda which you Georgians help Azeris to do in the world against Armenians, and we have to protect us from your absurd claims.